Dana and Jess in the morning.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let's get started.
Good morning.
I listen every morning.
103.3 KFR.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is Thursday, August 29th of 2024. Weather-wise, a pretty warm day today.
Yeah.
Mix of sun and clouds, high of around 85. Not bad, not great, but we'll take it.
Right.
Coming up on the show, we have this question.
What is the most embarrassing thing you have done in public?
Boy, this is a tough question in a way that we all do everything we can to forget about embarrassing moments.
I think that's what it is.
So, I know Jess and I were sitting here trying to think of an embarrassing moment as if we haven't had one.
Yeah.
Speaking
many.
for myself.
So many.
There should be books written about my public embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
But
I've had a couple.
But it took me forever to think of one. But then when I thought of one, they all started rushing back. And I'm like, why did we do this question?
Yes, I know. Just to reopen that wound, apparently.
Oh, all right. Well, give us your answer. Your most embarrassing thing you've done in public. Tap that chat button on the KFR app. We're going to read those answers beginning at 6:45. And my favorite time of the week is happening at 7:30.
That's right. Dog days. Katie Timber is going to be in here with your new best friend.
That's right. An adorable little dog or cat that needs a forever home. You can check that out live at 7:30 on the KFR Facebook page so you can see this adorable little critter as well as checking us out live on air. Again, that's at 7:30 this morning. But first, we have to get this whole thing started.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Hang on tight.
103.3
WKFR FM and WKFR FM HD1.
A Town Square media station. Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question. Silly little question.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've done in public?
Give us your answer right now by tapping the chat button on the KFR app. Let's start with you, Jess.
Just walking and talking.
What? Please elaborate.
I was walking and talking while wearing wedges, and I think a lot of women have can feel my pain here because all I was doing was just walking. I must have just... The sidewalk was just a little bit raised wherever we were walking, and the wedge caught onto that. I fall straight to my knees, skinned my knees. I'm a grown woman, mind you. I'm walking around with skinned knees, and I still have a scar from that. Oof. So, pretty embarrassing.
That reminds me, I was in Tampa, Florida, and that's embarrassing enough, with a friend of mine going to see this huge rock concert. It was all a bunch of hair bands. It was great. Now, my friend, who's very shy and can never approach women, meets this girl and hits it off at the concert, but then as we're leaving, he's looking back talking to her like, if you're ever in Fort Myers, and then at that moment, not realizing there's a huge step off of the sidewalk onto the parking lot, he bit it face first in front of this girl he's trying to flirt with and be cool.
Yes, that is terrible.
I love embarrassing falls.
Oh,
I just love embarrassing falls.
My friends still talk about it too. They're like, remember that one time that you fell? I'm like, dang. Like,
I love
trust me, I can't forget it.
Tap the chat button on the KFR app with your embarrassing public situation.
Sarah says, accidentally tucked the back of my skirt into my underwear.
Happened here at work. Obviously not to me because I only wear skirts on Thursdays. Nope. But it happened to someone here in the building not that long ago. It's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrible.
Cecilia says, I enjoy embarrassing my kids while in public. Anything I do is embarrassing to them.
Oh my gosh,
I know, that's
so
the truth.
I just open my mouth and talk, and they're
right.
like,
and
you're
then you
embarrassing.
get the mom.
Yeah, I know. Maria says, it wasn't me being embarrassed, but my 17-year-old. They wanted to do a pregnancy test, and I said she didn't need one. The nurse said it was a normal procedure. I told him I knew for a fact she wasn't pregnant because she was still a virgin. The entire floor was instantly silent as I told him. So unfortunately, everyone heard, and my daughter's face turned red. Definitely a memory-making moment.
Oh.
Now, talk about an embarrassing parent. Yeah, that wins. If we had a prize.
And also, parents forget what it's like to be teens.
Yeah.
And there's so many layers of that in that story that it's unreal. All right, so what is the most embarrassing thing that you've done in public? Tap the chat button on the KFR app with your answer right now. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question. Silly little question.
What is the most embarrassing thing you have done in public?
So,
Tell us.
I have so many, but this one sticks out to me.
Uh-huh.
Everyone knows I'm a huge Prince fan.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to meet Prince's first wife, Maite, who also was his dancer for a long time.
Yeah.
And I saw a couple years back, I want to say this was 2019, that she was doing belly dancing classes. And she lives in Vegas, but she had flown to Chicago to do belly dancing classes. So I went online and I realized this is it. I'm going to sign Susanna and myself up for belly dancing classes so I can meet her.
Uh-huh.
And I know what you're thinking right now, that's the embarrassing part of the story.
Yeah. Right out of the gate.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not in the ballpark of it. So we get there. Maite arrives. It's nothing but Prince fans, right? Obviously. But for some reason, Maite just gravitates, and she's got her dog with her too. Big score.
Yeah.
Susanna, my fiance, holding Maite's dog the whole time. Maite just gravitates toward us. We spend like an hour with her before belly dancing, and I'm like, we are friends. In fact, at one point, Maite's like, hey, I'm going to start a podcast. Will you be on my podcast? And
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh.
I have a Prince podcast. Will you be on my podcast? We exchanged email addresses, and I'm like, I'm becoming friends with Prince's first wife. And then after we did the belly dancing thing, and it was about time to go, and I was kind of like, I was shaking her hand. It turned into a hand hold, and out of nowhere, I looked her right in the eyes, and I said, I love you. I don't know why I said I love you. Susanna just happened to be taking photos at that moment, so the moment is captured.
Oh, no.
Where you can see her face go from happy to trying to find her way out of the building.
Oh, my gosh.
I immediately knew what I had just done, and she never answered my email about the podcast thing.
Oh, my gosh.
She remembered the I love you guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm
All right.
sorry.
So mine went really long, so let's quickly get through these. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Carolyn says, one of many. I was involved in the music ministry of a church. A mishap occurred, and I let out a 4-letter word slip out, forgetting that I was right in front of a hot microphone.
Oh.
Oopsie.
Josie said, fell off stage in elementary school in front of around 400 students.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Melissa says, I had just placed everything I own in the washing machine. Mom called and needed to go to the ER. I put on a dress. However, all of my underwear was in the wash.
Uh-oh.
So I did what I had to do. 2 hours later, my mom was in testing and I headed to the gift shop. I tripped up the steps. When I landed, I felt a breeze. I mooned Bronson Hospital in the middle of the day. People everywhere. 50 Shades of Red.
Wow. Bravo. And we're going to wrap it up with Rhonda, who says, we don't talk about Fight Club.
Perfect.
Maite, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I like you. I just like you.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Dog Days. On 103.3 KFR.
Good morning, Katie Timber.
Good morning.
Katie Timber from the SPCA of Southwest Michigan joining us in studio for Dog Days. Check us out live on the KFR Facebook page right now so you can see Ross.
Yes, he's so cute. I feel like I say that about all the dogs.
But
This one is really cute.
I have this thing. I love dogs
Yeah.
that have names like Carl,
Yes.
Ross. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bob.
I know.
It's my jam. I love that stuff.
So he's like a little wiry hair dog,
Yeah.
like a Karen Terrier mix or something.
Yeah.
So, but he's so cute. Like he's just a nice big boy of love.
He's a sweetheart. You
And
can
he's
tell.
only 2.
Really?
Doesn't he seem older?
Yeah, because he's got
got
that
an eye
old
booger.
name.
Okay, I think, well, also the hair gives
Yeah.
you the wrong idea, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Because when he came in, a lot of times when the dogs come in, it's a new place. It's a little bit intimidating when they
Yeah.
walk in and they're a little bit shaky.
Uh-huh.
And this dog was a little bit shaky, but instantly was like, let's play. Like kind of
Yeah.
squats down and still has that youthful playfulness.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So Ross, can't get over the name.
I know.
What's going on with Ross?
He needs a home.
Oh.
He's looking for a place to stay.
Did not see that coming. I didn't know.
Right. So
So Ross would like to crash on your couch for a
Yes.
while.
Oh my gosh, he'd
for the
be
next
so
8 to 10
cute.
years.
Yeah,
Right.
he's a little
Right.
cuddly guy for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh my goodness.
This would be a good face to come home to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does look like he's happy to see you. Definitely.
Ross was happy to see me and doesn't know
Yeah.
me, and I look weird. So imagine Ross loving you as a parent.
in a normal home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
He's a sweetheart.
So he's fixed, he's vaccinated, he's microchipped, he gets along well with cats, kids, everyone.
Oh,
he
and
just
he's
gave you a
giving
kiss.
kisses. He appreciated the
on.
description.
He did. He's like, yeah, thanks.
Yes, he's so sweet.
I love that. All right, so Ross available for adoption, right? Meow. Let's
Right,
give everybody the
meow.
info so maybe they can come scoop him up.
So 6955 West KL. We're open Monday through Friday from 11 to 7 and Saturday from 11 to 4.
And you're always busy, and we are almost at the unofficial end of summer. Not that that's going to slow you down at all. What else do you have
Right.
going on?
Trying to get these dogs adopted. We have Dog-a-ween coming up.
Oh,
Adorable.
We have a few sponsored adoption events coming up, which we'll announce as the dates get closer. So watch for that.
yeah. So listen, people, if you are in a place where you can't do a long-term commitment but love animals and want to help out,
Yeah.
fostering is fantastic at no expense to you as well.
Yeah.
And you're saving 2 lives when you do that.
Yes, please do that. I'm cleaning all these eye boogers.
I know
They're like live.
Katie is so focused on this dog's face right now.
He's all cleaned up now.
All right, so we're going to spend some time with the doggy. As always, Katie, thank you so much for coming in. Love you, bye.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Southwest Michigan's #1 hit music station, 103.3 KFR. Good morning.
Good morning.
Dana and Jess here, and we're going to talk about food because I'm not hungry all the time. We are asking for you to vote for your favorite burger spot in Southwest Michigan. It's 1 vote per person per day. And by the way, the voting ends a week from today.
Yeah.
So 1 week left. We thought we would go through the top 5 so far, but please understand these positions can move around by the time we turn this mic off.
Sure.
So this is what they are at this very moment right now. Let's start with number 5.
Miller's Timeout in Battle Creek.
At number 4, M40 Bar and Grill in Decatur.
And at number 3, Sugar Bowl Bar and Grill in Kalamazoo.
So far, number 2, Gibby's Bar and Grill in Menden.
And holding the number 1 spot, BC Burger in Battle Creek.
Now, honestly, BC Burger and Battle Creek holding a dominant number 1.
Yeah.
It's unlikely anyone's going to bump them out of that number 1 spot, but it's really all up to you to get out there and vote for your favorite burger spot.
That's right.
But I love when we see small towns in here. There's only one Kalamazoo burger place. We have a couple Battle Creek spots representing, but Menden and Decatur.
Yeah. And there
Wow.
are so many burger spots. So to pick a top 5 is tough. You know
Yeah.
these are good. So
Well, it looks like I'm going to be traveling all over because I've made a promise that I'll go to the top 5. I'm going to be going
Yeah.
to Battle Creek, Menden, Decatur, if this shakes out the way it is right now.
yeah.
So get your vote on right now. Go to the KFR app, tap that burger button, and get your votes on.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality. Dana and Jess tell bad-behaving celebrities where to go with Have a Seat on 103.3 KFR.
Gwyneth Paltrow is trying to help her ex-husband Chris Martin save his relationship with Dakota Johnson. Sources say Chris and Dakota have been up and down. They're trying to work things out on their own, but Gwyneth is determined for them to get married as soon as possible. On one hand, it's sweet, but it comes across as very controlling because it's like she wants to have a say in who Chris is seeing. The last thing he and Dakota need is to have Gwyneth sticking her nose in. Gwen loves Dakota and knows she's the right partner for Chris. But a lot of people wonder if there is also an element of her not relishing the idea of Chris being single again and bringing God knows who around their children.
Okay, first of all, a man needs to write some good songs for Coldplay. Sometimes a breakup needs to happen for those good songs to be inspired. Anyway, so first, Gwyneth, you're burning strangers' private parts with your little lady steamer. And now you've gone from planning your ex-husband's wedding to playing marriage counselor. You have a habit of being in people's business, physically and otherwise. Please, Gwyneth, have a seat.
Yeah. I understand not wanting a stranger around your kids, but that doesn't mean you force your ex to stay with someone they no longer want to be with.
Right?
allow them the conscious uncoupling that you had with Chris and have a seat, Gwen.
And if you like Dakota so much, you can date her. It's 2024.
Facts.
Leave your ex-husband alone. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality. Southwest Michigan's #1 hit music station, 103.3 KFR. Taylor Swift right there. Is it over now? Good morning. It's Dana and Jess. Speaking of Taylor Swift, this just happened in Ohio. A Taylor Swift ticket scam. Man, I have never seen so many concert ticket scams as I have since the Eras tour began.
Yeah, there's one every other day, it seems like.
Worldwide, but a lot of these are happening close to us. And apparently, it's an easy scam because people want tickets so bad that are sold out.
Yeah.
And it's easy to convince someone when something is too good to be true.
That's right.
Now, this woman saw a post on Facebook that basically was a friend's father on Facebook saying, hey, listen, we have these Taylor Swift tickets and we can't make it to the show. We're selling these tickets for $2,000. This is for the November Taylor Swift concert in Indianapolis. So this woman from Ohio bought those tickets up. But then she contacted the man, actually ended up finding out that person's Facebook was hacked. So it wasn't the friend they thought it was.
Oh my gosh. See, and how believable is that? Because it's somebody you trust.
Someone you trust, but it wasn't because it was hacked.
Oh, that sucks.
There's good news, though. So this person from Ohio, I hate to admit when an Ohio person has a brain, but this person from Ohio immediately contacts the bank, is able to stop the money transfer.
Awesome.
What? So the hacker did not end up with the $2,000.
That's so, because you don't hear that often.
No, this is a very rare Taylor Swift ticket scam story where the person was able to save their cash. But still very sad because they got their hopes up thinking they're about to go see Taylor Swift and they are not.
Yeah.
This whole Taylor Swift ticket thing has been absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, it has. But, and again, you want to say, well, just make sure that you can trust the source and all this stuff. But it was somebody on Facebook. People are just getting more and more crafty.
I mean, I guess the only way around something like this would be to actually reach out to that person and talk to them if you see it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest
doing
with you.
that,
When
though?
someone calls my phone, I'm like, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
We don't. This
Very
is
true.
2024. We don't talk on the phone.
Yeah.
My best friend, when I call her, she's like, are you okay? She assumes if I'm calling her that I'm either dying or someone we know is dying. Because we don't do that.
Yeah, right.
You don't talk on the phone.
Yeah.
Well, you can get the full story on this almost ticket scam right now by going to WKFR.com or the KFR app.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
The 103.3 KFR Facebook Friend of the Day.
Like the 103.3 KFR Facebook page, interact with us in some form, and you might be the Facebook Friend of the Day, like
Jeff Eggerding.
The headline is Single Michiganders, Your Soulmates Live in Florida, study says. And then Jeff had this to say.
Sure ain't Michigan. Laugh out loud.
You get nothing.
Just right to the get nothing. For so many reasons. Number one, whoever did the study in Florida, or no, they didn't do the study in Florida. Whoever just did the study, saying that Michigander soulmates are in Florida, you also.
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to draw the lonely Michiganders down to Florida? We like this peninsula better.
That's right. Yeah, and then we all go down there and we're stuck with all of the non-soulmates from up here.
How could our soulmates... Have you heard Florida Man Friday and Florida Woman Wednesday?
Absolutely. They're not there. I'm just going to tell you that.
I'm going to find the people behind this.
It's my study.
Study.
Yeah, our study says
Ugh.
they're not down there.
All right, well, back to you, Jeff. You already know the drill. You get nothing. Apologies. Be careful what you read on the internet, apparently. And don't spend your nothing all in one place. God, how old am I? And don't accept any wooden nickels. Jeff, thank you so much for being a part of the KFR Facebook page and for being a part of the show. You are today's KFR Facebook Friend of the Day. Don't move to Florida.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
103.3 KFR. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Dana and Jess, but it's time for us to go.
That's right. But tomorrow, you're going to be gone.
I'll be out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a 4-day weekend. But,
Yes.
But you are going to have dance music.
That's right. Friday dance party. We're going to keep it going for the end of the work week and hopefully have a nice long vacation.
Well,
for some of us.
It won't be a long vacation. A short vacation, long weekend. But
Yeah.
the dance music is going on all weekend long, by the way. Since it's Labor Day, we're doing a throwback weekend.
Yeah.
So be ready for a lot of throwbacks.
Yes.
Also, tomorrow morning on the show, without me, Florida Man Friday.
Yeah. We'll find a Florida man getting into something. How about that?
It won't be hard. All right, so let's get out of here. Have a great day, everybody. And
Bye.
Please be nice to people.
If you miss Dana and Jess in the morning, we got you covered. The 103.3 KFR Morning Show can be steamed, breaded, deep fried, baked, pan-seared, sprinkled with powdered sugar, and downloaded wherever you get your podcast. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.